In this video, I am going to explain you the concept of structures in C programming. In my C program, I have defined three variables: roll number, name and marks. All the three variables are related with each other. They refer to the detail of a student. Okay, so if I want to group values of this variable together, we may make use of arrays in C. But the difficulty here is, if I use arrays, arrays may group values of same data type. It may group the values, it may have a collection of data of same data type. In our case, roll number is a integer data type, marks is a float data, name is a character array. We may not group these variables together under a common name array. Okay. So we are moving for structure. Basically, how the structure is defined in C. Structure refers to a group of related datas. Datas are values or data items of different data type. Different data type under a common name called structure. Okay. So how to define a structure? Structure is group of related data. Okay. So we are going to group the data: roll number, name and marks. They are related with each other. They refer to student detail. Okay. Of different data types. All the data items are of different data type. Roll number is an integer value, marks is a float value, name is a character array. So the group of related values of different data type are grouped under a common name, that is called structure. Okay, it is of different data type. Okay, group of related data under a common name. They are grouped under a common name student. So if I want to group data items of different data types under a common name, we may make use of a structure instead of arrays. Okay, so if I want to group this data item together under a structure, how to define a structure? If I want to define a structure, structure definition starts with the keyword, that is struct. Following the keyword struct, I may include name for the structure, that is student. The data items are grouped within this curly brace. The data items are grouped inside this curly brace along with the data type. Okay, and then the structure definition ends with this semicolon. That is how I can able to define a structure. Basically, in C, structure is a user defined data type. It is basically a data type. Okay, so why we say this as user defined data type? That is, the number of data members and data type of the data members are specified or referred by user. So it is a user defined data type. Okay, so once we define data type, what I can do? Okay, I may declare variable of this particular data type. Okay, so here student is a user defined data type. I may declare variable of this user defined data type, that is student. Okay, then how to declare a structure variable? Here my student structure is a user defined data type. How to declare a structure variable? I may have two options to declare structure variable. One is during the definition of the structure itself. When we are defining structure itself, we may declare structure variable, or else as a separate statement. So how to define a structure variable? That is, structure variable can be declared during the definition of the structure or else as a separate statement. So if I want to declare two structure variable S1 and S2 during the definition of the structure, where the structure definition ends with this curly brace. Okay, so before the structure definition ends, I may declare structure variable. For example, I am declaring two structure variable S1 and S2, and I am going to end my structure definition. Or else as a separate statement, I may declare a structure variable. So for example, if I am writing a main function, the structure definition may be included either within main or outside the main function. If I have declared structure variable outside the main, anywhere within my program I can able to access the structure variable. If I have defined the structure definition within main function only I can able to access the structure. Okay. So within main function, if I want to declare a structure variable of this student data type, okay, how to declare the structure variable. Okay, structure variable declaration starts with the keyword struct and then name of the structure, that is student. Structure variable is S3. Okay. So during definition of the structure, I may declare structure variable, or else as a separate statement I may declare the structure variable. So inside this program I have declared three structure variable S1, S2 and S3. Once structure variable has been declared, how to access the structure members using the structure variable. Okay, for example, if I want to access the member roll number of the structure variable S1, how to access structure variable and dot operator. Okay, so this dot operator is used to access the data member of this structure using the structure variable. Structure variable, dot operator and the data member whichever I want to access. Okay, so using dot operator I may access the data member defined inside my structure. Okay. Next, if I want to initialize value for this variable, how to initialize value for this structure variable? Okay, I may initialize value for the structure variable using two types. One is during compile time. Okay, that is when I am declaring structure variable, there itself I may initialize value for the structure variable, that is during compile time. Okay, or else during run time or execution of my program, I may initialize value for the structure variable using the assignment operator, that is equal to. If I want to initialize value for the structure variable S3, how to initialize? That is, while declaring the structure variable, I may assign value to this structure variable S3. Since structure variable takes a set of values, values are enclosed within the curly brace. First one is value for the data member roll number, it is an integer value, so I am assigning value 1. Second one is value for the next data member name, it is a string value, so values are enclosed within double quotation, value is ABC. Third value is value for the data member marks, it is a float value, so I am assigning 400.19. After assigning the value, put a semicolon. Okay, so the value will be assigned for the structure variable during the compile time itself when the variables are declared. Okay, and then if I want to assign value during the run time, for example, if I want to assign value to this variable, structure variable S1, how to assign? Structure variable is going to access the data member using dot operator. Okay, then the data member, that is roll number. Using assignment operator, I may assign value for this data member. Okay, value is 2. I am assigning value 2 to this data member roll number of the structure variable S1. If I want to assign value to name, okay, that is S1 dot name, cannot be assigned with the string value during the execution time. Okay, I may assign value during the compile time itself when I am declaring the variable. Okay, if I want to assign values during run time, I may make use of a built-in function. The built-in function I am going to use is string copy strcpy. Okay, so assign the value x, y, z to this variable s1 dot name. Okay, the second parameter is assigned as value to the first parameter, that is s1 dot name. Okay, if I want to assign value to this mark of this variable s1, s1 dot marks equal to 500.19. Okay, so we may initialize value when it is declared, or else during the execution time I may initialize value for the variables. Among the three structure variable declared s1, s2 and s3, for s1 we have initialized value, and for s3 also we have initialized value. If I want to get value for the structure variable s2 from the user, I may make use of a scanf function. Scanf, I want to get value for the first data member, it is integer value, so it is %d. Get value for this roll number of structure variable, that is s2 dot roll number. Okay, so when I get the value should be assigned to the memory address allocated for this s2 dot roll number. So I have specified the memory address here. Okay, and then get value for the second data member, scanf %s, since I am going to get a string value for character array name. Okay, that is s2 dot name. While specifying string variable here, no need to specify ampersand. The name of the character array itself specifies the memory address allocated for this array, so no need to specify ampersand sign here. Next, I am going to get value for the third data member, which is a float value. So control string is %f. Get the value for s2 dot marks. Okay. So for the structure variable s2, for the data member of the variable s2, we have received value from the user. Okay, so next, if I want to print the value, for example, if I want to print the value of the structure variable s3, how to print the value? Okay, I may make use of this function, that is printf. Printf, first one I want to print as roll number colon %d. This %d will be replaced by if I want to print value of s3, that is s3 dot roll number. This %d will be replaced by roll number of the structure variable, that is s3. Okay. Next I am printing name colon, name is a string value, so control string is %s, s3 dot name. Next I am going to print the marks. Marks is a float value, so I am going to use the control string %f comma s3 dot marks. So I have declared three structure variable s1, s2 and s3. Okay, for variable s3 and s1 I have initialized value. For structure variable s2 I have received value from the user using the scanf statement, and I have printed value of the structure variable, that is s3. Okay, if we look into output of this program, first output will be roll number, whose roll number I am printing is roll number of structure variable s3. s3's roll number is 1. 1 will get printed. Okay, and then name. Okay, name, value of the data member name of the structure variable s3 is abc. So abc will get printed. While printing marks, it prints the value 400.19. Okay, so my output of my program will be, I am printing value of the structure variable s3. The values are roll number, name and marks. Let me quickly summarize whatever I have discussed. Basically, structure refers to group of related data items. I have a group of related data items, roll number, name and marks. It refers to a student detail, so they are related with each other of different data types. Roll number is a integer, name is a character array, marks is a float variable. If I want to group the data item together under a common name, that is student, I may make use of a structure. How to define a structure? This is how I may able to define my structure. Okay. Structure definition starts with the keyword struct following the name of the structure, and then all the data members along with the data type is included within the curly brace. With the semicolon, your structure definition is going to end. This is how I can able to define my structure. Basically, the student is a user defined data type. Once I have defined a structure, that is user defined data type, I may declare variable for the structure. I may have two different options to declare variable of the structure. Okay, so that is to declare structure variable. How to declare structure variable? That is possibly by two ways. This is first way. Okay, during the definition of the structure, before structure definition ends, where my structure definition is going to end with the semicolon. Before the structure definition ends, okay, after defining all my structure data member within the curly brace, I may include my structure variable declaration. Here I may declare my structure variable. That is one way of declaring structure variable. Another way of declaring structure variable is as a separate statement. That is inside main, like other variable declared, my structure variable can also be declared. How to declare? The declaration starts with the keyword struct and then name of the data type, that is student, following the structure variable. We have two different ways to define a structure variable. How to access the structure variable? Using this dot operator. Okay, so using dot operator, I may able to access my data member of the structure variable. If I want to access data member of the structure variable, I may make use of the dot operator. Okay. If I want to initialize value for the structure variable, how to initialize value? How to initialize value for the structure variable? Okay, that is during compile time I may initialize values. That is when I am declaring structure variable, there itself I may initialize value for the structure variable. While initializing values, the values are enclosed within this curly brace. Since the structure variable is assigned a set of values are enclosed within curly brace. Okay. During the definition of the structure variable, if I am assigning value, the values will be assigned during compile time. That is first way of initializing structure variable. Second way of initializing structure variable is using the assignment operator, that too during compile time. If I am using assignment operator to assign value for the structure variable, this will be executed during runtime, that is during the execution of your program. Okay, using assignment operator during execution of my program, I may assign value to the structure variable. While assigning value to the structure variable of integer and float data type, directly I can make use of this assignment operator. If I want to assign value for the string values during the execution time, I may make use of this string copy function. If you want to execute this program, before the structure definition, include stdio.h and include string.h. Since I am using the inbuilt function string copy, I need to include string.h. If I want to execute your program, then include stdio.h and then include string.h before the structure definition. You can very well compile this program.